Alright, here we go. I sadly did not do NXT TakeOver New Orleans predictions, mostly because I just finished actually watching the preview literally a couple minutes ago, and now I'm doing WrestleMania 34 predictions because I completely forgot that I had to do it for the second channel. And I completely forgot I had to do NXT TakeOver predictions as well. I was planning on doing it until I realized that when I woke up, it was already the beginning of NXT TakeOver, and it would be too late for me to do the predictions. So, yeah, it is finished. But anyway, WrestleMania 34 predictions. This is going to be uploaded on Sunday. So, this basically being recorded on Saturday, upload on Sunday. So, you guys are watching it right now, current day, which is Sunday, hopefully, unless different time zones, which is confusing to me, and I really don't care about it. Anyway, so, Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal, first matchup, well, pre-show of Mania. So, I don't know. Completely forgot who's in it. I know Corbin, Mojo Rawley's in it as well. Sigler, whole bunch of like jobbers, mid-carders. Not to say that those people that named are jobbers. Well, Mojo Rawley is, but yeah. So I really don't necessarily know who's gonna necessarily win. I guess there could be some surprise entrances in the battle royal, but I want Dolph Ziggler to win because hopefully he could get a major push off of this. Although I highly doubt it. Him return after Royal Rumble was good, though most people didn't even consider it as a return, but I kind of did, which is why I got happy for that. I was hoping that he won, but of course Nakamura has to win because the fans are behind Nakamura and a whole lot of other people. So yes, makes sense. So yeah, Ziggler wins the Memorial Battle Royal. This is probably not going to be true. He's going to probably get eliminated super early. Hopefully he doesn't, because even if he doesn't win, then hopefully he at least survives to like the top 4, at least top 5. I don't know. Hopefully. So moving on to the second matchup, which is, well, I guess I could say second matchup of the pre-show. Women's Battle Royal, previously called the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal, until, fans took to the internet, complained, blah, blah. That thing, I really didn't necessarily care, but I did read some things on the whole Fabulous Moolah thing. For example, I saw some, thank ups and post videos about it. But anyway, so for this one, same thing as the men's. There's a whole lot of women here who could actually get a push off of this. By push, I just mean hopefully do some better stuff if they win. So this is just some of them, I believe, for this picture. But if Becky Lynch could get a title shot after, if she could win this, then that would be nice. We all know that the Riot Squad, they're definitely not going to win. Natalya, if she wins, I guess that would be somewhat surprising, at least for me. Naomi, if she wins, then I guess that could be nice. I actually think Naomi could probably win. But my prediction, which is really who I want to win, Becky Lynch or Sasha. So you could keep that either way. But 2 predictions, so I guess a little bit unfair. So I'll just say, I don't know. But then again, Sasha Banks could probably get eliminated, and she would just probably cost us Bayley to get eliminated. So fine. I'm going on a humongous unanimous decision. That's probably not going to happen. But Becky Lynch is going to win. Hopefully. That's my prediction. Because they're thinking about the whole Sasha and Bayley dynamic. They're definitely going to eliminate each other. And then once they eliminate each other, they're just going to eliminate the other person. After that person's been eliminated, so Bayley eliminates Sasha. Then Sasha causes Bayley to get eliminated, even though Sasha's no longer in the matchup. So yes. I guess that's the only way they can actually book further into the rivalry. They should really only have their own WrestleMania matchup, because this has been built up for a while now. So, yeah, Sasha versus Bayley makes sense in a 1-on-1 contest. But hey, one less matchup by putting them in a battle royal in the pre-show. So yes, is it in the pre-show? I can't even fully remember. Where? I'm not gonna say. Hopefully Becky wins. I guess maybe Natalya probably, but Becky is my prediction. So moving on. Third matchup in this thing. Pre-show and regular show, but we're just going to call it the third matchup all together, counting the pre-show, counting the regular show. So anyway, this one is the Usos as they defend their SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, aka the Bludgeon Brothers, but I still like Rowan and Harper as their tag team name. I don't know why. It rolls off the tongue better, I guess. And the New Day, because why not? Last year, New Day, they were the host of WrestleMania, which to me was actually, of course, being the host was entertaining for last year, especially since they didn't have a match at Mania, so leaving them out of Mania doesn't necessarily make sense. Also, I wanted to point out something. for like one of the promos, the promo specifically between the Usos and New Day, which has been a whole lot to set up for Mania, but in which where Rowan and Harper, they attacked them, before the whole Fastlane stuff, or at least try to, or something like that, where we had the Usos mention that they were left out of every WrestleMania since they were necessarily, there, I guess. But if we count back to WrestleMania 30, which was also, ironically enough, in New Orleans, didn't they win the tag team championships? I could be confusing that with like the Shield versus like a whole bunch of tag teams. It was like what? Kane. No, it was the Shield, in which they defeated Kane and Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. And then we also had the Usos defeat a whole bunch of our tag teams in a tag title matchup. And I believe that was to kick off Mania, wasn't it? Unless that was in the pre-show. Well, if that matchup was in the pre-show, I can't remember. It was like 2014, so yeah, I can't remember. But if that wasn't the pre-show, it still counts necessarily because it's WrestleMania. It's the arena, but necessarily it's the pre-show. But I feel like that was the first matchup. Yeah, and they won the tag titles. Or like they kept the tag titles. Weren't they tag team champions going into it? I think they were, so they kept it. They retained it, I believe. I could be wrong on that one, but I did know that they walked out of that with the tag team championships. I didn't the pre-show of WrestleMania, the last pre-show matchup. No, the pre-show was Shield versus, of course, New Age Outlaws and Kane. That was pre-show, I believe. And the beginning matchup was tag title matchup, or vice versa. Not to say the Usos, they were in the WrestleMania, and they won their WrestleMania matchup, where you want to count the pre-show of WrestleMania 30 or the regular show of WrestleMania 30. I can't necessarily remember, but they still won in a WrestleMania arena, and people saw it. So, there you go. Pointing out one of the problems in one of their promos. But yeah, this will be their second WrestleMania, I believe. Is it? I think so, probably. Yeah, I think it is. So, they were in one before. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, predictions. I was about to quickly go to the next match without actually predicting this. I want Rowan and Harper to win. Usos, they've had a good run, in my opinion. They had some great matches against the New Day, especially the Hell in a Cell one. That was great in October. So now here's the dynamic I'm feeling. 2015, 2016, 2017 stuff with the Usos and New Day, for tag team championships, especially before the Usos had their whole new Day 1-ish gimmick, which they've been having since like 2016, late 2016, I believe. I can't fully remember. Somewhere along the lines of that into 2017. And before that, in like early 2016, where we had like the Royal Rumble 2016 thing, Usos versus New Day and stuff. So looking back at that, which I only remember that because I actually had the DVD and I memorized it, to be fair. Only reason I actually could call it that matchup instead of any of their other old matchups about the Usos' new gimmick. But I know I'm taking a while to just put in predictions here. But I say it feels like we've done this matchup so many times between the Usos and New Day. So hopefully it's going to be probably not as good as the Hell in a Cell bout, but hopefully it'll be good. And then, of course, we got the 2013, 2014 stuff with the Usos and Eric Rowan and Luke Harper back when they were in the Wyatt family. And, stuff like that. So that easily goes back to some nostalgia moments between the whole Daniel Bryan era and movement, stuff like that. So anyway, my predictions, though, Bludgeon Brothers, because that would be awesome, and also because their theme song, I love their theme song. So yes, there you go. So, hold on, next matchup, I will try to do this a little bit more quicker. Alright, in the next matchup, Cruiserweight Championship, vacant Cruiserweight Championship, finals of the Cruiserweight title tournament, Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. So, this one's not all that important. Last year's WrestleMania matchup between Neville and Austin Aries, I believe that was the pre-show. I actually did like the Cruiserweight Championship matchup. This one's definitely not going to be equally as good, but then again, they are two flashy competitors. Remember, the Cruiserweights is high-flying, but to be fair, they're not well-known names, so I guess that's the thing that holds them down necessarily, which is why 205 Live necessarily doesn't get all that much hype. It's basically the poor man's Velocity. Anyone remember that? I do, mostly because it was green, and green's my favorite color, but besides that, Velocity even had some better stuff than 205 Live. So yes, you could basically count this as a revamped Velocity without any, barely any mid-carders and without any women's competitors. But yeah, necessarily 205 Live, that's what it is. But Cedric Alexander. Back when Enzo was Cruiserweight Champion, good thing he's no longer here in the WWE, he was annoying. I never enjoyed his gimmick. He actually was very annoying. I rather the hype roast thing than anything retaining to Enzo. Face or heel, still hated Enzo. But anyway, Cedric Alexander, didn't he actually get like 2 title shots during when Enzo was champion? And then for both of them, like one match didn't happen. He was supposed to get a matchup on Raw, but then Enzo like had to do surgery or something like that. He went to the hospital for not hospital or like doctors. I don't know anymore. I can't remember. It was months ago. But then when Nia Jax bring the whole like chicken noodle soup or something to Enzo and Alexa got like, oh, just because Nia was supposed to save Alexa from Oscar, something like that. So yes, back in what, January? Yeah, that was January before the Royal Rumble. That was like the hype up, some of the shows before the Royal Rumble. So at least I remember that. And then something else that Cedric Alexander didn't get the title opportunity. So I think like twice he didn't get a title opportunity, or once he didn't, and then the other one the matchup just went buggy. I can't fully remember, but I do know Cedric Alexander has gotten 2 title shots, and the matches didn't happen, at least for one of them, and then for the other one something else happened. I can't fully remember, but yeah, so it makes sense for Alexander to win. Well, of course, there's been storytelling with Mustafa Ali helping out Kalisto to defeat Enzo in the past, which I guess makes sense, but to me, it makes more sense for Alexander to win because he's gotten 2 title opportunities before in the past, and to me, he's gotten screwed out of them. First one being Enzo having to go where, second one being, I don't know, but that being that. Anyway, Alexander wins this one, so yes, next matchup, here we go. So, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Raw Women's Championship. So, this one, I don't know how to explain this, because like in some people's eyes, it'll be a squash matchup because how low Alexa is and how, let's say, tall Nia is, so I won't be rude. But I feel like most people will pick Nia Jax to win, which to me will be very accurate. But I feel like there'll be something happening, like Mick James helps out Alexa to win, and guess what? That's what I think. That will not, maybe, I don't know, happen. I don't know. I really don't know. Of course, there's going to be an involvement in Mick James, and this is what I don't like about the whole Mickey and Alexa tag team. 2016, SmackDown. The rumors about Mick James returning were actually true. Wow. That actually really did surprise me back then. Whenever that happened in like 2016, 2017 SmackDown, and Alexa's steel cage matchup against Becky. But and then, Mick James won a title shot since I was getting close to Mania. Last year, she didn't get it. And then now she's on good sides and good terms with Alexa once again now that they're in Raw and they're close to Mania. I don't know. I really am not liking the whole dynamic. But Nia wins because even though Mick James helps out Alexa, and if we have like a return of a women's wrestler, I don't know what could happen. I highly doubt Nia is gonna lose, unless she could like get counted out or something like that. Then that's how Alexa wins, and it'll be like a very crappy ending to a Raw Women's Championship matchup. This is not gonna be as good as last year's, which was the fatal 4-way between Nia, Sasha, Bayley, and Charlotte. That was good. That was decent. No, it was better than SmackDown's Women's Championship matchup. SmackDown's Women's Championship matchup was decent. At least I liked it for the short period of time it was being given, I guess. I don't know. Nia wins. I'm going to try to make this more quicker. So, next matchup, which is The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, versus Braun Strowman and mystery partner stuff. I don't know. So, Strowman's going to win, of course. Him and whoever his partner is. Imagine his partner was James Ellsworth. That would be, Ellsworth. That'll be entertaining, I guess. But, not necessarily, I'm kind of slow in thinking who the partner's going to be because I'm trying to say right now, but I don't know. Anyway, Braun Strowman's team. Strowman, of course, he's going to win. He's going to perhaps carry the team, unless it's like Bobby Lashley or something like that, which, I don't know. It'll be cool, but then just to think of what Lashley will probably get pushed off of. We could probably have Lashley versus Reigns, though. I don't like that because, I don't know, Lashley was decent in his time in WWE. He got pushed way too quickly. And sad thing is that Strowman, he's so over, but yeah, he's not getting a title matchup because we care about Roman Reigns so damn much. Also, that was sarcasm. But yeah, Lesnar, he's going to the UFC. He's like out of here, hopefully permanently and forever. Brock Lesnar's 2003 SmackDown stuff, that was entertaining. You know why? Because he was a hard worker. Well, at least in my point of view. Ever since he returned in 2012. No, part-timer. Not supposed to be getting this many shots. Just because he's big, bad, tough does not mean none. And along with Roman Reigns, he's been getting a push since forever. Next John Cena, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns. but I feel like we all like Cena better than Reigns. So you guys gotta at least admit that, even if you're a Cena hater, which I am personally not. But I don't know. I am on the 50-50 side about Cena. I don't care really what he's doing anyway. I won't cheer. I won't boo. To be fair, it will just be something that I watch because now I don't know. But anyway, Strowman's team wins. I'm gonna try to make this more quicker. I know I've been saying that for like each individual video for this here, but I don't know. Anyway, next matchup. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is like such a long video, but I don't know. I talk a whole lot. Anyway, next matchup. Strowman's team wins. So there you go, Braun Strowman wins. Blah blah. This next clip. It's Rusev Day. It's always Rusev Day. Wish about Rusev. It's gonna win this matchup. It's not gonna be a glorious United States champion. That's gonna be Bobby Roode. It's not gonna be Randy Orton. It's definitely not gonna be Jinder Mahal. Hopefully not. I'm not sure if he's gonna go back to becoming a jobber or not. I don't know. I find that very likely if he does. But anyway, Rusev, he's going to win one. Why? Because he is so over. Of course, Randy Orton, he got his feel-good moment. He has finally won the United States Championship. All we need now is for John Cena to win the Intercontinental Championship. Yay! I'm kidding. Not sure if that's going to actually happen or not, but I don't know. Well, I won't be surprised if it actually happens someday. I really don't know. By Roode, it'll be good for him to win. Roode and Orton, of course, I said it for Fastlane predictions. It was a dream match a couple years ago when Bobby Roode was back in TNA, or when he was known as Robert Roode back in TNA. Anyway, Rusev Day, every day, Rusev wins this matchup. Next matchup, which I know who I'm going to pick for this one. Which, of course, is the Kingslayer, the Architect, Seth freaking Rollins. But I know that's not going to happen because we're just going to push the Miz here. Anyway, both of these three men, they definitely do deserve to push each other again. Hopefully, once Miz loses the Intercontinental Championship, hopefully he gets like the Universal title shot. Unless the Superstar Shakeup, once it comes, he could like go to SmackDown. They like, shake up the whole United States Intercontinental title once again. So Ron SmackDown could like share it, stuff like that. Like they have done multiple times across many years of brand splits. So yes, but anyway, Rollins is who I would like to win. If Balor wins, I guess that will be okay because how over he is, but then of how little he's actually been doing ever since the whole Bray Wyatt rivalry and stuff. And how disappointing that rivalry actually was. Anyway, my prediction is not Seth Rollins. That's who I'd like to win. Miz wins because he is awesome. And to be fair, I really don't care who wins the Intercontinental title. You know why? Because it's going to be entertaining either way to see them as the Intercontinental champion. And I want Miz to break the longest reigning Intercontinental championship record. So, yes. And go down as the greatest Intercontinental champion in history. That would be very accurate. Did he already break the record? I can't remember. Whatever. Miz wins. My prediction. And well, the one that I bet everyone is super hyped for just because Daniel Bryan returned back to wrestling, which, good thing for him. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Yes, man. The GOAT, Daniel Bryan. Of course, we're going to have a whole lot of good Shane spots here. Perhaps going to jump off the whole, perhaps jump off the upper nosebleed seats of the WrestleMania arena. I don't know. It would be nice to see what kind of spot Shane could do. But of course he's actually going to do it. So yes, that would be amazing to see, as always. Dan Bryan, he's going to have a good performance. Also, is against two other great technical wrestlers in Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So that is going to be entertaining. So yeah, I predict Bryan and Shane. Although I want KO and Sami to win. Because of course they're going to get super more over and get more heat. Because they defeat, beloved babyface Daniel Bryan. But my prediction for this is Bryan and Shane, they win this matchup. Superstar Shakeup comes around. Sami and Sami. Well, Sami and Sami. Owens and Sami Zayn. They eventually go to Raw. They go back to Raw, which is where they originally were drafted to. Or they just keep hijacking SmackDown and keep hijacking Raw, and they just don't actually permanently get fired. But that's why I think. And so they could probably go to Raw in Superstar Shakeup, or they could just keep hijacking the show until Superstar Shakeup comes, because there's no way that they're going to defeat beloved babyface Daniel Bryan, because unless they really do want them to get over, then I guess they'll be entertained. So yes, I don't know, but Shane and Bryan, my prediction for now. But I will be happy with either outcome, because I know Shane and Kevin Owens are still going to be with the company. It's just storyline, same like the AJ Styles and Shane McMahon thing last year. We all knew Styles was going to still be there, so yes. Moving on. And oh man, this one is going to be one that breaks Dave Meltzer's star count. It's going to break his star count for every Omega vs. Okada match ever. The Omega vs. Jericho matchup, the Okada vs. Tetsuya Naito, the Okada vs. William Ospreay, the Okada vs. soon-to-be Zack Jr., unless that already happened. I don't know, I haven't watched New Japan in like a couple of days. Anyway, basically every New Japan Pro Wrestling matchup because Dave Meltzer likes that. I don't know. But anyway, this is gonna be a good matchup. My prediction, going on a limb here, Charlotte. My plan, ever since I started the second channel, which was a couple months ago, that I was gonna make some countdown list. One of the first ones, which I never actually did a video on, but my original idea for one of my videos was to do like a top 5 or top 10 videos of opponents who should defeat Asuka. No, it was the one woman who should defeat Asuka. That's what I was gonna title it. I was planning on doing that months ago, before Asuka even won the Women's Royal Rumble, and before that was even announced. So, also thinking of how great Charlotte is, thinking of how great Asuka is, then yes, it'll make sense to me if Charlotte wins. Some tells me Asuka is going to go over here. She goes on from SmackDown. And also, here's the thing. I already know that this video is like 20 minutes long. I apologize for that. I don't know. I can't stop talking. I'm a wrestling smart. But anyway. So, people saying of how it does make sense for Asuka that she won the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Therefore, she should chance Raw's Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. Because to be fair, we all know that'll be a more squash match than Nia versus Alexa, most likely. And also, I just want to say things clear here, because I responded to some comments on random WWE videos saying if how it doesn't make sense from little kids and some from other people who don't know specifically none about anything about WWE. It doesn't even depend on which brand you are in. For example, take this. Batista, he was in Raw in 2005. He could have easily won SmackDown. He got the option to challenge and go over to SmackDown, challenge for the WWE title, or challenge Triple H for the World title in his regular brand, which was Raw. He got the option to. Asuka also got the option to. Nakamura could have decided, hell, I'll go over to Raw. I'll face against Brock Lesnar and give us a different type of dream match. And so, yeah. Although Asuka is in Raw, she could easily go to SmackDown because she has the decision to. Apparently, people just completely forgot the whole Royal Rumble dynamic because we haven't had a brand split in a couple of years until 2016 when it came back, and apparently we forgot the whole dynamic that you could switch from Raw to SmackDown or from SmackDown to Raw once you win the Royal Rumble matchup. Anyway, this is already like 20 minutes. I'm sorry. Don't dislike the video because how long it is, please don't. Anyway, Charlotte, I would love for her to win. My prediction is Charlotte. If I predict Charlotte correctly, then you guys who are watching this after Mania, subscribe to the channel. I'm kidding. Insert your cheap pop right there for me. But anyway, yeah, moving on. That was fun. Short, sweet, simple. Don't care about this matchup. Trying going Ronda Rousey because feel good moment. I wish Ronda Rousey wasn't here in the WWE. I completely wish that. It should just be Angle and Triple H with Stephanie at ringside. Screw over Angle, Triple H wins, blah, blah, blah. Or Angle wins, so I don't care. Ronda shouldn't even be in the WWE. I hate that fact. Monon, Ronda, and Kurt win. Don't care. Okay, insert, oh wow, dream match. This match has never happened before by the casual viewer of wrestling who just watches WWE and probably occasionally GFW, aka TNA. Or if not, then just WWE. This match has happened before. Of course, most wrestling fans with the Bullet Club t-shirts, everything else too sweet, blah, blah, they will know that. So, yes, this is going to be a good matchup. Will it be better than some of their New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff? Probably not, because it's New Japan, and because Dave Meltzer cares about New Japan more. But, it's going to be a good matchup. Nothing to say about. I mean, of course, Nakamura's going to win. I feel like Nakamura's going to win. But I specifically like Styles better. So, I'm picking Styles. But more or less, most likely Nakamura definitely going to win this matchup because how over he is. Although of how horrible he is at cutting promos and how cringy it is to listen to him, he's still a fantastic wrestler, so I'll give him that. Nakamura is going to win, but my prediction is AJ Styles because I just like Styles better. That's it. And this matchup, guys, noticed has a mouse arrow on it. I don't know, I just took a picture. Lesnar, Reigns, don't care. Really don't care. And I don't care. At least we had Seth Rollins cashing his Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 31. That was a great moment. That was a freaking feel-good moment to just completely erase all the bitterness that Lesnar and Reigns was. Now, do we know that this matchup is going to be brutal? Do we know that this is going to be hard-hitting? Yes, it's the main event of WrestleMania. Although it shouldn't be, because these two talents who always got to get pushed down the fans' throats just so they could get over. Not that they really are not over, because us fans really do hate them. Mostly Roman Reigns. Some people like Lesnar because, I really don't know. I was going to say nostalgia, but then again, it could be a different reason. I don't know, because how dominant he is. This is a matchup for most little kids, and some other people, some other grown people who, for some reason, like this. Reigns, Lesnar, we're not going to have a Money in the Bank cash in. You know why? Because Corbin no longer has the Money in the Bank. Speaking of which, Carmella, is she going to cash in the Money in the Bank? I got no idea, which is why I didn't mention it for any of the other women's title matches earlier. Reigns and Lesnar. Lesnar goes off to UFC because he doesn't care about this company. Reigns is completely 100% right. As much as I hate to admit, Roman Reigns, his comments about Lesnar is right. Lesnar's not a people person, but then yet he's so big, tall, and strong, so whatever. Lesnar, he's off to UFC. He's going to go off to UFC after Mania. So, there you go. There's your Universal Champion. And we then after that get something better with Roman Reigns winning the title. But then we still also get the bareness of us having to go through this for so many years. WrestleMania 30, did we get a title match for him? Luckily not. We got a feel-good moment with the Shield, stuff like that. WrestleMania 31. We had Seth Rollins to save us from everything. WrestleMania 32, horrible main event between Triple H and Roman Reigns. I wish Triple H won that one. He did not. Although, WrestleMania 32 Arena, that was great. And wasn't WrestleMania 32 Arena the most sold out WrestleMania of all time? Well, at least so far. WrestleMania 34 could or could not be it. Oh, no. So, yes, that's that. And WrestleMania 33. Reigns retires The Undertaker. Oh boy, you're really making us love Roman Reigns. Passing the torch by so many people. It's like John Cena passed the torch to him back in No Mercy. Reigns gets the torch passed to him by Undertaker. What's next? He ready to defeat Triple H before as well. Roman Reigns wins. My prediction, as much as I hate it, I just wish that it ends off. There's nothing that could save us. There's nothing that could save us from this, from the outcome being different. There's no Money in the Bank cash in. There's no disqualification stuff that could happen. This is horrible. This shouldn't even be the main event of Mania. It should be Nakamura and Styles because Nakamura won the Royal Rumble. But since it's Roman Reigns, privileges. Special privileges along with Brock Lesnar because they're two scary, big, strong dudes. Vince McMahon likes big, sweaty men. There you go. There's your meme. And that's the end of this video because you guys probably staring at a black screen. I really don't know. I'm probably not going to make the picture of Reigns versus Lesnar longer, so you guys are just probably staring at a black screen for 30-minute prediction video because I talk too much. There you go. WrestleMania 34 predictions. I finished it. This is, oh man, compared to the Fastlane predictions were I don't know, 8 minutes. I really don't know. The Fastlane predictions now, they were short. But since it's WrestleMania, of course, it's going to be long. So yeah, there you go. Thank you all for watching. Like, dislike, share the video. I really don't know. I'm trying to grow in this second channel. For example, I've done a whole lot of custom WWE stuff. I'm planning on doing the custom WWE universe thing. Not universe mode, but where I just do random pictures. And I'll actually upload that, I think, later on today. This is recorded on Saturday. I'm uploading this on Sunday, so I don't know. I will probably do it. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.